People of Earth, people of the Applied Improv Network, here to talk to you about what I did this summer. And I helped a bunch of refugee kids who had come across the United States. I don't know if you know this, but 56,000 unaccompanied children from El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras have been trekking 1,500 miles through Mexico to try and get into the United States, where they feel there is hope for them. So it's created a crisis at the border, and Mary Tiskevich was asked, hey, can you create an improv program that helps refugee kids? She was in a quandary, she called me. I proposed something that I now call Spontaneous Village, which is an improv-based program that takes refugee populations through 3 phases. Essentially a getting to know you phase, a hey, let's learn how to play together better phase, and finally, let's use these games as visioning tools phases. Thankfully, the Field Innovation Team, which is kind of this spin-off group from FEMA, were the ones that asked Mary to do this program, and I wrote a proposal for them, and Mary delivered it for me. And they said, hey, that's a great program. Let's try that out when we go there in August. So Mary and I, along with the rest of the Field Innovation Team, piloted a program in San Antonio at a children's home called St. PJ's. Now, it was a 12-day program. We spent a little bit of time with staff training them. We spent more time with the kids, actually working with them on this program. And it was a little rocky at first. I kind of anticipated that because, non-self-selectors, you know how it can be. Corporate types are always resistant. So are teen boys and teen girls. Either way, within a day of playing the improv games, they were starting to incorporate them into their daily lives, into their evenings, at the dorms, and the staff started reporting this to us. Like, the girls were snapping at each other, and I thought it was bad, but then I heard about this game, and they were actually starting to use the games, parts of the games, to communicate with each other. Not all the children speak Spanish. Some of the children only speak tribal languages. So, long story short, by the time we got to the end of the week, and the recreation director who had invited this entire program in had said, I was really uncertain of the improv program at the beginning because of its rocky start, but I have to call it out. I think it's actually the underdog of this whole experiment, considering how effective it's been with the children. So I'm sure many of you could have guessed that at the outset of me discussing this. I think in terms of humanitarian improv, we really need to start taking this seriously. We live in a world where living a secure life is starting to become more and more privileged than an assumption. Due to, social change, political change, and environmental change. Right now, 52 million people are refugees across the globe. And the fact that we have access to this wonderful tool that we use every day to help people out, usually paying clients, I really think it's time for us to start pushing this forward in terms of we need to get this to the people who need it, who need to find a home, to create a community on the spot immediately that can help itself and that can think of next steps creatively and positively. I think it's kind of our responsibility, in a certain sense, ethically, that if we know this, we know about this tool, we need to get it out there. And I really think that most people who are seeing this video feel that way. Either way, my name is Brad Fortier, and if you'd like to get a hold of me to talk about this more, brad.fortier@gmail.com will get you to me. And you can also check me out at www.spontaneousvillage.org. So I'm really excited to hear how this conversation goes. I'm really sad that I cannot be there to share in it other than virtually. And Much love and much fun to those of you who are there.